will you take me on a road trip? You own a video production company, right?
Yes.
So you could film it.
I guess. Actually, you're a well-known American actress, so I could claim it as a business expense.
Yes! Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
My character name will be Jessica.
Yes, an obnoxious blonde diva TV presenter. I love it. Let's do it.
Hello, my name is Jessica, and we're about to ride the famous Pleasant Point steam train. Hey, what's going on here? It's closed? Okay, over to Legends Cafe to try one of the Den Heath custard squares that everyone's been raving about, and to get my morning caffeine fix.
Pleasant Point doesn't wake up till 11 a.m.? Where am I going to get my coffee? Oh, actually, could we just stop for the bathroom?
Jessica, you'll love the atmosphere in Fairlie. It's a small, thriving community that's supported by both the farming and tourism industries. Actually, Claire the Mayor is a mate of mine. How about you grab an interview with her about Fairlie? Hello, darling. How are you? Good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, good. Thanks for seeing us. This is
Jessica.
Jessica.
Nice to meet you,
This
Jessica.
is Claire the Mayor.
Thank you. Hi,
So-
Mayor.
Now,
Oh, it even says Mayor.
It does?
Oh, can I try that on?
You sure can. These are my chains of office.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so basically, we want Jessica to interview you because we're going to be in Fairlie, and basically we want to talk to about what's the key things to do in Fairlie, the key highlights. So just before we set up, what can I expect you to say, like shops?
I'll cover things like some local shops. We've got some great wee gift shops and art gallery. We've got cafes, a nice bakery, a great playground, To Each Treats lolly shop, and a heritage museum on the way out of town. If you had more time, there'd be walkways and things to explore, but I think...
We're in a rush, so I'll get you set up now.
Okay, great. Do you have a bathroom? I'll just nip in before we get started.
Straight through that door.
Great, thank you.
This is delicious. What is it exactly?
It's a very Austrian-European combination of food.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's delicious. And do you make all this yourself?
Everything is made in the premises here.
Uh-huh.
Yes, everything is fresh is best, is our motto.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
4 years.
Uh-huh. And was this the first time you owned a bakery?
No,
Have
no,
you been
I
doing this?
owned 3 other bakeries.
Yeah.
I owned one in Arrowtown, which became quite famous.
Yeah, nice.
And then we moved here,
Yeah.
and it seemed to be quite a good success here.
What is this you have here?
This is alpaca fibre. It's a raw hollow fleece. It's 40% warmer than wool and 30% lighter than wool.
Nice.
You can wear it without itching and scratching. Babies can wear alpaca straight against their skin. It will not bother them at all.
Oh,
It's
so
naturally only
soft.
about 3% lanolin, which is why it's so soft.
Yeah.
So great for people with asthma, eczema, anything like that. Really, really good.
No. Yes! Okay, let's make out! I wish I could spend much longer in Fairlie, but we've only got 2 days. So, on to our next stop, Burke's Pass. I just love this big orange car they've got out front. Their free museum and all the unique local crafts and furniture for sale are pretty cool too. And this must be the cutest coffee cart ever.
Hi. Do you have orange mocha frappuccinos? And I usually get mine with a shot of espresso right at the bottom. Just at the bottom.
Finally, some caffeine.
Thank you.
Wow, this is so beautiful.
That's Tekapo Township down there. We're up here in Mount John, and
Wait, let's hear about this one from an expert. So, your observatory here is world-renowned. Why is that?
So it'd be a variety of factors. We've got, it's an accessible observatory, and then let's see, we've got brilliant instruments, some of the best around in the world, which have discovered planets, exoplanets they call them. We're looking for variable stars, near-Earth objects. But it's also, I think, just the ability to come up to a research facility and enjoy a cup of coffee, just these splendid views, Mount Cook, if the weather's cooperating, just a brilliant opportunity.
Our next stop in Tekapo is the Church of the Good Shepherd. Built in 1935 as a memorial to the pioneers of the Mackenzie country and known internationally for its majestic surroundings and spectacular views. Now off to Alpine Springs for the massages, hot pools, and ice skating. But first, snow tubing.
Okay, so you have basically two options. You can go down on your belly, like a Superman style, or you can just drop in with your bum and I can spin you around.
I'll probably just do it sitting down.
Yeah, I thought you said you're a pro ice skater. Yeah, I can see that now.
You would only edit in my fault.
Actually, I'm impressed. You're pretty good.
Thanks, I know.
Well, it seems you spent more time on your butt and you look cold and wet. How about we go for a dip in the hot pools? Did you bring your wetsuit?
This is just what I needed. Such a majestic view, and I get to admire it from a hot pool.
Wow. How do you move like that in slow motion?
That's a trade secret. Kids, do not try this at home. Remember, I'm a trained professional. Our next stop is Omarama, where we stayed in the luxurious Sierra Motel. But we ran into a slight problem.
Right. One bed. Look, you're smaller, so you take the couch, I'll take the bed.
I'm the talent.
Or maybe you and I could just, you know.
Good night. After a wonderful sleep in a cozy bed, we rushed to see the Clay Cliffs. Well, perhaps we rushed a little too much, but we managed to get there alive in the end. The Clay Cliffs are huge, sharp pinnacles and ridges with deep, narrow ravines separating them. It was a short 10-minute walk, and I had the pleasure of watching William cart heavy filming equipment up the mountainous terrain.
Did you know that the Clay Cliffs are made from layers of gravel and silt deposited by rivers flowing from glaciers? Which
You mean glaciers?
Yep, okay, glaciers, which existed millions of years ago. The Clay Cliffs are relatively new compared to the nearby mountains, which are over 250 million years old. We'll give it a few years, of course.
Well, I think I've successfully burnt off the calories from breakfast.
Poor little precious Jessica is totally worn out from a day and a half of excitement, so I'm treating her to the hot tubs here in Omarama.
This is your hot tub, all full of glacial and snowmelt water, no chemicals added. Right, if you want it hotter, because you've got a submersible wood firebox in here, that's what's heating it. If you want it hotter, you lift that and that draws the air down, gives it a vent and gets your fire cranking.
Oh, this is just glorious. It's so warm and relaxing and the view is amazing.
Hey, William, do you mind if I do some slow motion again?
Oh, sure. Make it quick though, because we've got to get going.
From here, there are bike trails to explore deep into this incredible landscape. But at the moment, I'm gonna bike to some local shops.
I'm here in Omarama, little town in the middle of nowhere, or, as the locals would like to have us know it, little town in the middle of everywhere. I'm here at this little antique shop / gallery, which, among other things, has some of the actual costumes for movies like Cleopatra, Xena, and Hercules.
Look, a sheep! This guy could be the namesake for our next stop. The Wrinkly Rams. This place offers so many experiences under one roof, it's liable to make your head spin. Their gift shop offers a wide selection of unique products. Jewelry, health products, toys, merino garments, and accessories. Their cafe and wine bar boasts some delectable treats and a great selection of New Zealand wines and beers. And if we had the time, we could watch a sheep shearing and herding demonstration as well. Okay, gotta get some gas and get back on the road. Oh yeah, and enjoy one of the best parts of road trips, snacks. New Zealand Kapiti ice cream popsicles just became one of my favorite things ever. Oh, Timatata, what a wonderful place. What is there to see around here?
What's to see? A damn lot.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Ugh, what a surprise, another toilet stop. We're now in Waimate, a cute wee town known for the white horse on top of the hill. It was constructed to honour the Clydesdale horses for their contribution in the agricultural development of Waimate. Well, we're back in Timaru where everybody celebrates the famous horse Fairlie. I wonder if our local farmer's wicked sense of humour can catch Jessica out.
Fuck off. I'm not gonna say that to camera.
I'm finished.
Great! What are you doing next weekend? Because I was thinking we could go to Wanaka or Queenstown or Milford Sound or Doubtful Sound, and there's a whole bunch of other sounds that no one ever even talks about. And then there's Bluff, and I've heard beautiful things about Kaikoura, and then there's Paroa, and then there's a whole nother coast that we haven't even talked about yet. And then after that, there's a whole nother island. I mean, we could go to Paihia and Auckland and Wellington, and then there's Nelson, and then there's Nisbin, or is it Gisborne? No, that's somewhere else.